Hello everyone, I'm Greycloak, thank you for joining me, and welcome back to episode 34 of Factorio with the Space Age expansion, where we are just trying to tame Volgora. And we're getting a lot of power from it, but we also just want to get all of our resources running as we want them to. And I really just want more of these, so why are we not asking the robots to make us more? So that should help with production. I feel like there was something I thought about between episodes with these that we really should do more. Maybe it was just the second row of these though. We could just run those under here and do another roundabout up there with more inserters. Potentially. This is probably fine for now. No, actually, what we want is just more ore. Or more processing of ore. Because we are low on things like gear wheels and iron. And if we get more, well, it'll help. Did I not set up production of recyclers? I guess not. Let's see if we can get some supplies. All the junk, get rid of it. I guess we could make some storage as well, just so the robots can take the rest of this. Hmm. Need more steel. While we wait for more ore to be processed, we can go put down more accumulators. We could finish all of it, we just have 2 left, okay. Just gonna place those there for now. Want more miners? Did we automate those? No. So we have too much of these things and we don't really use those, so we can't utilize that for much other than take this scrap. And I guess just distribute here. And then make another setup here. I guess we need full length belt there. Good. We are still missing some of this copper cable. What are we actually using copper for, since this is not being filled? And we have disassembled a lot of copper cable. I don't know if we even use it. Or if there's just very low chance of getting copper back. Oh, and now we are full on stuff like this. Okay. So we have some problems with that sort of thing, where we don't use a resource. What are we supposed to use this for? We can only really use it for rocket fuel or to power something. Heating tower. But that is later, right? Since we have to pass it through heat pipes. And that seems to be on the frozen planet. I mean, we can use that as fuel for power, but that would require water. And water is a problem by itself, but then we can at least use this. And we are backing up on both. But we still don't have enough ice to use all of that solid fuel. So what can we do? For now we need this to run. So let's empty it out. Or maybe just gather more. We haven't made any of those yet, because of green circuits. Okay, we have requested way too much up here. Can we just request 100 of this, 100 of that, 10 of those, 10 of these? That should help. Two more bulk inserters. We're using this cover for something, but I can't figure out what. We're just going to go through all of these, I guess so. We don't use cover for any of this. What? Oh, maybe I've requested it and used some of it. Yeah, for copper cable, that would make sense. So far we shouldn't use this. Because we don't need it. And then we have more for these. Okay. And then we want even more bulk inserters. Okay. Do we have any of those on the ship? We do. Let's bring these down. They're useful. Let's bring a stack of robots down as well. And that's it for now, I think. So let's go grab that. Good. Okay. More resources is more better. Now we're full on ice as well. So let's add that to these. Just so we don't get a full build all the time with junk. Until we figure out what to do with it. Good. We will just give some of this a bit of time, I guess. We need to gather some of the resources, but we really need to figure out what to do about this. We can't just store this forever. Or we could, but it doesn't feel like the right thing to do. Did we make miners yet? None. Products finished 2 though. So were they just constructed? Maybe. Okay. Maybe we figure something out if we just look a bit further ahead. Electromagnetic plant. Needs holmium plate. We get it when we get a holmium plate, okay. Superconductor, supercapacitor, electrolyte. Okay, so I'm guessing that we need some heavy oil. Can you connect to this? No, you can't. Okay. We found a spot over here that allowed us to pump on top of a cliff. And this could do... what exactly? We just have heavy oil. We need to do something about that, I guess. So far we've learned recycling and this holmium processing. We need to make holmium solution out of water. We have the water in ice form. That is what we used ice for, I guess. Chemical plant. Ice melting. So now we have water. Then what? Stone and water and holmium ore. Is it stupid to do it in this direction with inserters here and scaling this way? We can't have as many machines. Maybe we do it like this instead. Need more pipe though. Just don't have a lot of iron plates still, I would guess. Actually, we're starting to get some. Okay. Are we going to mix producers and consumers? Maybe. Or maybe not. Oh, but we need to output this, of course, as well. Dang it. We don't need a solid output. Do we put this out here, or do we put it in an underground pipe? I think here is fine. Good. So now we have Holmium solution. Then we need to make it into plate in an assembling machine. Or foundry, but we don't have foundries with us. And research, I guess. Oh, we need to make more? 50 of them, okay. Still have 3600 ice here though. I'm guessing we're running out of solution now. Just about. Yep, okay. So these produce 20 per second. These consume 1 per second. Okay, never mind, we don't need that much water. But we have our electromagnetic plant researched. And we need that to make both of those and this. Do we need to actually process heavy oil for anything? Petroleum. Light oil. Lubricant maybe? I don't know. Not right now. We just need to know that we have it. Each of these produce 10 per second. This consumes 1.25 per second. No, 25 per second, sorry. So we're not producing enough still. Chemical plant. I guess we are now starting to produce these, because I don't want to produce speed modules with the resources we have. Oh, and now we are out of space for stone as well. Great. Still haven't made all of the bulk inserters we need. Okay. We made some tier 2 assembling machines, right? Why do I not see those? Because we put them into junk, because we junked them. Okay. I want to automate a bit of pipe. Just 1 stack to begin with though. These are already sort of filling up, at least 1 or 2 of them. Too bad. We have enough for a plant thing. Did we make all of these yet? No, still not. Okay. So we need refined concrete for electromagnetic plant. And we only have normal concrete. And for refined concrete we need iron sticks, steel, water and concrete. So another use for water, which is pretty good, I guess. And remember to use these. I guess we are going to replace the blueprint for now. Because it's going to annoy me every time otherwise. Concrete. I had a bunch of stick, but was that just from ruins? And did we use them all for power poles and stuff? At least we requested a lot in there, okay. So I guess we now need to produce extra sticks. And then we're making refined concrete. Good. More use for water. It is just 5 per second though. We can always consume extra by just flushing the pipes, but at some point I'm sure we're going to need it. Oh, I'm not sure, but I suspect we will need it for something later. We can breed fresh fish now. Okay. I don't really know what we would be using the water for. So never mind that. Can you disassemble water or recycle water? It's just a way of getting rid of it, I think. Because what would it output? We make 8 into 2 per second. Okay, so it will give us some out here. So it is a way of getting rid of it, I guess. Okay, we have that achieved at least. Let's connect this to the network and say only if water is above 1,000, which is it. It is. I don't want this chest to fill up. Should we just put it back on the belt? I guess so. Did we hook this up to logistics? Not really. Didn't I make something that was hooked up to the logistics at some point to limit it working? Maybe not. Or maybe it was before we tore it all down. Oh well. We would need the same thing up top, I guess. I mean, these would also be limited by just this, most of them. The amount of space we have for the plate. Maybe I did it with copper cable. I don't know. Now this is at least limited. We can also use red circuits to get green circuits, by the way. And we get copper cable out of that as well. Okay. We do also want to connect this though to the logistic network. And say only if we have enough. And maybe we say above 2000 for this. And then do the same for blue circuits. Which are not above 2000. Do we want to store those for when we need to launch rockets at some point? I don't know. Of course, we shouldn't really need to launch one rocket this time. Well, with science we need extra rockets, but one rocket for me. Because I'm demanding. Yeah, let's keep storing 2000. We just don't want more than half a chest or something. We would rather have other things. Can we disassemble stone? To get rid of that. We can 8 into 2. And we use a bolt to put that back on. What else? Oh, I guess the solid fuel. That's what we have the most of all things. But apparently you can't put that in. No, wait. Solid fuel? Above 2000, sure. Get rid of it, please. We might even want extras of that. This belt is mostly full though. Maybe we should turn the belt around, have the belt go past all the storage, but then we keep storing all of these things. But now we should stop storing those. So these get more. But we sort of need them to be prioritized for output. Maybe we just put this down there. And then put one of these there. Because then we have extra extra space on the belt. I would like all of these to be bulk inserters though. Have we started making those? No, because... Oh, I'm getting all of those, okay. And we're using that for green circuits, okay. We might need to limit these though. But on the other hand, we get extra gear wheels up here. Until we move this setup up there as well. Okay, that should be everything we need for two... Oh, well, 4 full belts of this. I'm not sure we get 4 full belts, but whatever. At least not for long. Okay. Electromagnetic stuff. We need reinforced concrete. We should have reinforced concrete. Only made in assembling machines. Okay. And it's slow. Couldn't actually use... Oh, we couldn't actually produce enough Holmium solution, could we? This is only 30. These consume 25 and 15. Okay, so before we did start to back up on it. Okay. It's fine. More production, though. I think we are just going to copy all of this up here as well. Yes, it's not safe, I know. There you go. And then we're safe. And we have more stuff. And we have not enough power. Okay. We need to place more of these. 500 more? Sure. Can we place one more of these on top? Not really. Do I want to place what we can? Okay. Everything is powered. Need more protection. It is the first time for a while we have hit 0 on accumulators. Okay. I do actually still want more. Oh, we might as well make more, so let's do it. If we put it here, we cut ourselves off from expanding to this side, sort of. Where are the lightning things? They are up there. Oh, it's in the middle of this, of course. So let's try and line that up. Can we build power poles down here? No. How about big electric poles? way to get across here, really. If we just wanted to expand to other islands just for power, I mean. Any chance elevated rail carry power? I don't think so. There wasn't anything about it in the tips, was there? Lightning mechanics. No. So we have to be somewhat self-sufficient on each island if we wanted to expand. Still have a lot of space here, it's just... I'm always afraid of running out of space. Okay, we have these available now. What are you? You are an assembling machine for electrical stuff, I guess? I would expect to see combinators here as well, if that was the case. Or the idea, and I think it is. Do you have productivity? Yes, you do. Then, first order of business. Get more green circuits out of this. Oh, it's larger though. 4x4. Dang it. We are just going to reorganize here then. You're also much faster, right? No, just crafting speed 2 compared to 1 to 5. Okay. Okay, what else can you do? Other circuits, of course. Electrolyte. What is the next thing we need to research? We need to make supercapacitors. Which you can make with all the other stuff you can. Okay. And now we actually need light oil and plastic, so we need heavy oil from the oceans. Okay. But what else do you do? Not a lot of other things. Okay. Guess you should also be the one doing this. If we still pair these together, we can do it with less power poles, so I'm just always going to do that, I guess. And then tear these down. Though I really should be making this on this side. They are not considered resources, the accumulators I mean. But on the other hand, I don't want to have these larger machines in the current setup right now. Okay. So now we get more accumulators out of each battery and iron plate. Do we have too many batteries though? Not really, okay. Because we could disassemble them. Maybe we should disassemble this. I think we're going to start emptying these out again. And that means we shouldn't need all of these, I guess. So do this. We don't have 2000 though, but 2000 is also a lot. But maybe we'll allow it up to 2000. 4 rows in total. Should be fine. Okay. Next is probably looking into making supercapacitors then. Light oil and plastic. Heavy oil. This one seems to be the easy one. So maybe we just do that first. This is sort of a fluid bus. And we will try to keep that layout. We do need more speed, or more space though, for electromagnetic plants. And we need two liquids, and they have weird inputs. Two inputs and a liquid output. So this is the output, input, and input. And output. Dang it. I guess we will have heavy oil here. And then output this to out here maybe. For now. Of course we will run out of space for this. We could try and utilize this down here instead. That seems like a good idea, to be honest. How much pipe do we have made at this point? We want more. Give me more iron plate for more pipe. How are we doing on gear wheels? 57, 300, so we can scrap more of those if we want to. Where do we have copper from here? Did I not set this up correctly? I did, guess I didn't. Okay, clean it out. Good. Oh well. I did the same thing here, because I'm smart like that. Okay. Good. Anyone else wonder why I didn't just put this stuff in front of these? It would maybe get a little bit further away from robots then, but oh well. I don't care right now. Now I want to do a lot of underground pipe and normal pipe. Let's speed this up. Higher request. Okay, it doesn't have to be all underground, so let's just do normal pipe. And this is just the fluid bus. Lightning thingy. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 fluids at least we want here. But we also need petroleum and possibly other things. I'm not gonna run all of them to begin with though. Give me my pipe back, please. Thank you. So, this is water. I'd like the more exotic things to be sort of together, but maybe I just don't care enough. Let's make this Holmium solution. And we haven't even started these yet. So ignore those. And ignore this. And honestly, ignore this. We will make our own water and stuff over here. It's just not the biggest space available. Okay. We are going to need robot coverage on this side as well. And we're going to reserve some extra space for pipes. And then we start over with water. We can fit these in the middle of the pipes, to be honest. That's totally fine. Water. Underground to there. Good. Ignore most of that, because we don't need that much water yet, and we need the chemical plants for other stuff. Good. I am gonna want some of these to be underground. Wait, this wasn't supposed to be water. What am I doing? I want that to be water. Yeah. This doesn't have to be here yet. If we had turned this around, we could hook directly onto that. Now we have to make another pipe with water. But I guess that's okay. And we'll use that again in chemical plants. And output the Holmium stuff. I want that in there. And we need to connect this. Good, and we need to scale that. And we need more chemical plants. Good. Then we might as well try to utilize this here for plate. Though, if we also need it... Also, we shouldn't have copied those. Okay. If we also need to make the thing in here that both uses the Holmium solution and other things, heavy oil, and outputs a thing. And we also get that in here somehow. And be able to scale. Potentially something. We can pair those up around the output. Have extra input here. And connect them here. But how about the solid input then? I guess we just have some chests out here. It isn't a problem for this one. Because it doesn't have this. Would it be a problem if we did this instead? Yeah, we still don't have space up here. So down here is not a problem because these two overlap. Just don't want to use the extra space, but then we have quite a lot of space this way. We just get into an area where we don't have a lot of vertical space pretty quickly. I will just... Well, one, we could have long-handed inserters. Don't have any of those, but here. Taking from a chest out here. Or we could just move this out there and have plenty of space. Or inserters in here. And chests. Get some stone for that, sure. Then we just need our heavy oil. And I think our heavy oil just goes here. Protect that. Do we have anything else that needs protection? Not really. Heavy oil going. Can't reach that. Okay. And then the output of that goes here. Don't really need it in this direction. Don't really need to reserve these in this direction. If we needed to, we could expand water up that way. And this. Until we can't and are annoyed by it, I guess. We have electrolyte. Okay. Then we need superconductors. For that we need holmium plate and light oil and plastic. Let's start with holmium plate. Do we need to scale this more? Maybe it would be nice to keep those close together, rather than have this in the middle. 2 holmium plate to 10 electrolyte. This can produce 6, so 12 electrolyte per second. This can produce 0.05 plate per second. So this is more than enough to sustain this. Oh, but we also need some there. Every 10 seconds we need 2 plate. Every 10 seconds of this we need 2 plates, so it's 4 plate per second. No electrolyte needed anywhere else, is that correct? Lightning collector. Oh, I think this is what I thought was the only thing, the lightning rod, and that's why I couldn't figure out that we had access to a lightning rod, because we didn't have this, and they look alike to me. That requires electrolyte later, okay. And it's just a larger area, I guess. Maybe also can accumulate a bit of power more than these. This is 500 megajoules. Is it the same as these? No, wait, what? No, drain 150 megawatts. Energy, 500 megajoules. Are these 100 times as energy dense as these are? Or is that something that will dissipate? I mean, the ones we have out in the middle of nowhere, when they're hit, do they lose power afterwards? Yeah, okay, it drains. So we can't replace our accumulators with those. Just checking. So we do need more of this later, but then we can just connect it. We have space for pipes out here anyway. Good. We need so far 4 of this per second. Is that right? No, every 10 seconds. Wait, what? So just needed 10 electrolytes every 10 seconds for this. To make 1 every 10 seconds. Okay, that's not the best calculation I ever did. 2 per second. We make 12 per second. So we have plenty of this for now at least. This is what we will need more of, I think. For some reason I'm lagging in the music less right now than I was in the last episode. Or the previous 2 episodes. But maybe it's just this one piece of music. Okay, we wanted to remove all of this, so let's just do it. Good. Next up is what? I'm still just wasting a bit of time. Oh, we don't need inputs for these. Oh, solid inputs at least. Try to keep focus. We need superconductors. We need light oil and plastic. We should already be getting plastic from the green or red circuits. But then we need light oil. Can we... We couldn't recycle... Well, we could recycle this, but we don't get anything out of it. Also, concrete. We need to recycle that as well. Concrete. Concrete. Maybe we have to extend these at some point, but we will just do that if necessary. Let's just clean this out now, though, and do the same thing up here. And this... Oh, this gives us iron ore and brick, though. Is this not supposed to run? No, it is not currently, at least. Unless we have a lot of copper cable, and we sort of do. How about we reconnect this to the network and say if we have more than 500, it's okay to make some copper until we fill this up. But iron ore and brick is now a thing we have to deal with. Can we just do several things in these, actually? Would that be okay? Because we don't need several to do anything. It's just the ones that we reserve some for. We can't really, because we can't have several conditions for each inserter, even if we can have several filters. Why do I feel like I have less machines up here? Maybe I do. 10. 9. Stone, blue, red, ice, copper. It's just this one we added at the bottom. That is just junk to us for now. But that never gets down there. On that one. So we add it at the top instead. Okay. We could store a little bit of brick if we wanted to. Also, we got that one emptied out. Let's start the next one. Too much concrete here. And concrete is not as easy to recycle, okay. But it seems like we're doing okay on this side. Worst case, we add recyclers with requested chests. That's possible. Didn't get as much done here as I wanted to, though. Productivity wise. Pipe. Underground. Iron. Store more pipe. Just need to be able to get up through here. Shouldn't we also replace this? We should. Good. Dang it. We had more of those, right? Yes. We removed our refined concrete production, though. We need to fix that. But unfortunately, that's all we have time for in this episode. So thank you all for joining me, and I'll see you next time. Bye.